we're here with Dragon today, and it looks like he made it through the week without building the set. So how's that going?
It's going. Luckily, I had lots of schoolwork that I had the just wonderful privilege of having to do. So I was a little busy, unfortunately.
Isn't that fun?
Ooh, Portal, how awful is my audio considering the camera is or the microphone is facing away from me?
Honestly, it works. I just had to turn up your volume a little bit,
Okay.
but it's sounding good.
Good to hear. In that case,
Yep.
I'm going to start building the rest of this turtle.
All right.
Somehow
Oh,
this
yeah.
is more comfortable than the phone.
Really, that's saying something about one
Well,
of the
because I
systems.
know it's going to be really difficult for me to tip this laptop over and face reveal myself, if I do say so myself.
Yo,
Like, if
Annie
I
with the
managed
drip.
to do that, that would involve like the entire laptop flipping towards me, and effectively by the sort of like POV view that you guys are getting right now, I'm hugging the laptop. So
I actually really like this view. Like, I'm not gonna lie. It looks like a video game. Yo, chat. What is up, Annie with the drip? Love that profile pic. Frame by Frame Films back from Monday. What is up? I can animate. Dylan Roeder says your animate's fine. Andrew says nice stream. Thank you. Lucky Lego says, woo, Dragon didn't finish the set yet. Hey, now the question is, can he finish it today?
yeah, I should be
That is
able
the
to.
real
I'm not that
question.
slow, especially with an hour and a half. I'm gonna clap this thing, he says foolishly.
Welcome, Andrew S. What's up? Jack's Lego Production. I'm not trying to pronounce that name, but welcome. Glitch Ghost, Gaming Lizard. What is up, everyone? So, Dragon has what? An hour and a half? How long is the stream doing?
Hour and a half, yeah.
You have an hour and a half to build this stream, and yesterday you were doing like a bag per like 25 minutes. So
Okay, it wasn't a bag per 25 minutes. We're on bag. This is bag 4 out of 7.
this was only bag 4?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't even make it halfway.
Well, no, I made it halfway through the bag.
Okay, so you made it exactly halfway in what, an hour?
Yeah, in an hour. So we are guaranteed to clap this bad boy in the remainder of the time.
Okay. Lucky Lego says, quote, I'm going to clap this thing. Dragon 100 2020. We'll come back to that at the end of the stream. Andrea says, dang, Portal, don't remember me. Yeah, I do. But I figured... Hold on. Wait, do I? Oh, yeah, I do. What is up? Thanks for coming to the stream.
Alrighty. Here we go. Assembling the turtle. That's what we're doing right now. Should be the majority of the rest of the set from what I saw.
I mean, seeing that it is a turtle, I would assume so.
Big
Dylan
old
Roeder,
turtle.
yes,
Yeah.
we do remember you. Thank you for sticking with us.
All right. So I'm trying to like think of jokes for the advent calendar. Like the city one, honestly, it's pretty easy because it's like mundane objects. But like the
Yep.
Harry Potter ones are like, what? How? Like, because they gave me buildings.
I saw that. They actually had an interesting style going, I felt like.
Yeah.
In terms of just not videos, but just like, oh, if you're a Harry Potter fan, that's kind of cool. It gives you something to misname every time.
Exactly. I'm gonna call the
yeah.
Oh, actually, that's spoilers. You guys will get to see that probably, hopefully, later tonight. Should have enough time to record that stuff. I've got most of it edited. That definitely wasn't a nightmare.
I know. I was just like, I was thinking about it more. I'm like trying to remember the first time I started editing. And then I was like, dang, he's probably having quite the time.
Yeah, I spent like a solid 20, 30 minutes trying to figure out how to make the picture like do the thing where it moves.
Oh.
Because I bought the pro version so I could do that. And then the day after, the app updated and everything changed. And so I'm like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, so that's the worst part about editing programs is once to twice a year, everything moves. And it's like, okay, I get to relearn everything now. And it's hard when you're starting because you don't even know what you're looking for. So you just wait for like a new tutorial to come out because all the old ones are outdated.
Yeah. Honestly, I think I have an idea. I'm just going to follow your philosophy of just never updating anything. I feel like I understand now.
Yeah,
Like, why would you
exactly.
need to update something if it's just going to move it around?
Ironically, the one thing I do update is my editing software. Not to stay out of character, but that's the one thing I update.
Oh,
Because
and
there's
to be
always
clear,
cool
they didn't
features that I never
update it.
used.
They just installed the new version on my computer, so there was the old one just vibing, and I'm like, what? Why are there two of
Oh,
them?
yeah. That's that dragon is how I had half a terabyte of my computer wasted in what was called other. Was I
Really?
had well, so I had Premiere, After Effects, Photoshop, and then a bunch of other apps I never used, and I had 5 years worth of those apps on there
Oh,
that I
that's
just
so
was never
garbage.
touching. Because I assumed, like, hey, like every other application, when it updates, it just updates the app, not it downloads another one onto your computer. Why would they
Yeah,
do
like,
that?
what sense does that make?
And the worst part about that, I should tell you this because next time it updates, it could screw you over. Usually, if something was edited on the old version and then you don't finish it and you update to the new version, usually you have to finish it on the old version
Yeah.
because it'll just corrupt everything, which makes no sense. But
Genius software companies.
oh,
That's
for
why we're
sure,
going to make our own editing software, too. Doesn't
for
just
real.
stop at stop motion. Commending myself to more than I can code. That's a standard Dragon Hunter practice if I've ever made one.
Andrea says, "What editing software is he referencing?" Filmora. Filmora.
Yeah,
Filmora.
Filmora.
Yeah,
I
but
got the
most of them
license
seem to
for
do
it.
it. Which
Yeah,
is a pain.
so the license for a month is $20, and the license for a year is $40.
Oh, that's great.
Guess who bought a license for a month?
No, Dragon.
Yeah,
Great.
I'll buy the yearly one in January to make sure annual expenses are at the start of the year. But it made me feel really dumb. But I'm just like, oh, my brain isn't working right.
Oh man. Frame by Frame says Dragon take the L. Lucky Lego says thanks to the new Discord font. I didn't know we had it until this morning. I haven't noticed a change, and I can't find it.
There's a
But
new
do you have to
Discord font?
supposedly? I wonder if you have to update Discord to use it. Because if so, I don't have it.
You know, usually you need to update the app to use the new features. I'll tell you that, Portal.
Okay. Well, I have the snowman thing.
You have a what?
The snowman. It's like a little snowman on the top left corner.
That's
Yeah.
not necessarily an update.
Okay. Well, I have it, so I just wanted to say. I just wanted to, I have it.
I have the
Lucky Lego
snowman.
says, Dragon has longer black hair, question mark.
Is it over the camera?
It flipped over the camera for a moment.
Oh, that's my beard. Because I'm like resting my chin on the computer. Yeah, that's not my hair. I do have long hair, but that was my beard.
Radiant says, just ordered myself the Lego Architecture Tokyo for Christmas. Thoughts on that set? I think the Architect line is one of the most underrated lines. I've never built an architecture set, but I really want to at some point. Have you ever gotten an architecture set, Dragon?
No, it's out of my general buying range. It's expensive
Yeah.
and it doesn't have a lot of like play features or animation uses.
Same here. The one that I was finally going to buy was the Statue of Liberty, but the face was, because I wanted to put it in my city, but the face was so bad I couldn't get over it. And I'm like, I don't have sand green colors to fix that. So bad. One piece
You heard
ruined
it
that
here.
whole
Portal
set.
rejects women because of their faces.
No, they used the shield piece as the entire face for Lady Liberty. No printing or
Yeah, I've
anything.
seen that. They did that in
It's so
the
bad.
Lego Movie Apocalypse set too.
I know. Why would they do that to me? They were so bad. Lucky
It's actually
Lego
kind of
says
smart. It's the best thing they could do for like a chin.
no. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. They should have done something better. Something better. Narado says, I'm your big fan. Hey, thank you. Frame by Frame says, gotta go. Hope to see you guys in a bit. Sounds good. And Lucky Lego says, Portal, someone said Clone Wars movie is better than Tales of the Jedi. What do you think? Well, I haven't finished Clone Wars, and I haven't gotten to Tales of the Jedi. Nor have I seen Bad Batch yet. I'm working on it.
Yeah, I gotta watch all those.
Yeah. I'm like trying to work through because every time a new Star Wars thing comes out, it references all 3 of those. And I'm like, I'm trying to catch up. I do like 20 episodes.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, there's so many episodes.
Yeah.
So like if I have downtime like when I fly out to like Minnesota or whatever, I'll just download a bunch of episodes and I'll sprint through them, and then it like get back to life and it gets busy. I'm like, well, oh well, I'll get back to it. They're easy to stop for a while and come back to it at least. Let's see. There's a good question somewhere. Oh, Lucky Lego says, wait, Dragon has a beard. Indeed he does.
I have a lot of things. I have a lot of hair.
There's your pickup line. I have a lot of things. Lucky Lego says, Portal, you don't need more pieces for the face. There are pieces from the set to fix it. Here's my thing. That set is expensive. It's like $80 or something. I wasn't going to buy it if the face is not good.
Classic Lego overpricing things.
I know. It's so bad. The God Jacob says, shout me out or sauce. Well, there you go. Let's destroy the world, says Aqua. I'm right there with you. One bank at a time. Rob them all. You know the last stream, Dragon, is fully monetized?
With all the bank robbing quotes.
With all the bank robbing and you talking about the giant knife.
The what?
The giant knife. You're like, I've been opening the advent calendars with the giant knife. And we talked about you cutting your fingers off and stuff.
The overly violent knife.
So I have no idea what it is that's triggering the algorithm. Because violence is fine, apparently.
Welcome to YouTube, where violence is fine, but robbing banks is not.
Wow, Andrew, that was brutal. That was brutal.
What'd he say?
Woman is not one of the things Dragon currently has. Laughing face. Let's see. Can you do an Among Us Lego set? Says Amber. You know, we did do an Among Us video at some point.
Yeah, that didn't do too well, did it?
Well, it did good for the time. It did good for the
time.
time.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I remember, though, and that's like the last time I'll ever do that, because I recorded an Among Us film, and then I recorded the Grim Reaper playing it, like his face, so I could put that over. And recording 2 frames per 1 frame, it doubles the length of the video, like production-wise. It's horrible.
Awful.
Yeah, and I was like, this video has to be 30 seconds. So.
Like reverse filming in 2s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like, let's film in 2s, but we actually have to, like, 2 different sets. Oh, man. Lucky Lego says, also, when does the UCS Hogwarts drop? Well, was planning on filming it this weekend, but we got to get Dragon to drop that 50K drop first.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm also responsible for destruction.
It's all Dragon's fault.
Yeah, just blame Dragon.
Lucky Lego says, oh, it's all, yeah, always. Lucky Lego says, Portal, are YouTube Shorts monetized yet? Well, you can get the fund, so you can kind of get paid if you're doing like 8 million a month, but they're not fully monetized until February 1st. Oh man, here's a question we don't want to answer. Narado says, how many Lego sets do you have?
About $4,000 worth.
Hey.
I cataloged them all before I moved out. And
Now,
that's like
need a catalog
actual sets that are still intact too.
You know what I was thinking we should do, Dragon? Is make because we have the Portal Master Gmail account, we should make a brick set account under that and just log separately all the sets that the channel has bought.
Oh no.
Because once you start like from day one, it's easy. Like we could catch up with like the 3 sets we bought, and then we could just keep up with it.
That is terrifying.
It is. It is.
Because hopefully we can write off a lot of things as business expenses.
Oh yeah, right off this, right off that, right off everything. Right off I don't know, the O2 we're breathing in. The good Jacob says Portal equals epic, Dragon equals epic, because they have good videos and picked up a Guardians of the Galaxy special advent calendar, and it's so good. It is a really good advent calendar. The builds they chose to show on the side of the box are like some of the worst ones, I feel like. And also,
yeah,
I just like to say, for everyone commenting on the video that I built the drone upside down, that is how the instructions made me build it. I've been getting DM'd about that one. I couldn't believe it. People DMing me on Discord. They're like, yo, you built it upside down. I'm like, I didn't mean to. That's what Lego told me to do. I'm trying. Well, I'm not trying, but.
Portal, have you considered you might have had the box upside down?
No, it was right side up. I'm telling you. The number was right side up. The instructions upside down. And now it was my fault that I had it facing the wrong way. So, because I was like, look, these like cool things you can move. They're like movable guns, and they don't go in the front. They go in the back on the bottom, not the front on the top. So I was just completely off. But
Classic.
the God Jacob says, also I subbed. Hey, thank you. Lucky Lego asked an amazing question. Says, what is the best advent calendar this year? At the end of the year, or at the end of this month, I think me and Dragon are gonna go through it and kind of like rank like the top figures, the top builds, and the best advent calendar and make a video. Because we'll have went through all 5 of them between the 2 of us.
Indeed.
I was just
We have collected all the advent calendars like Infinity Stones.
for real. I was very happy with the advent calendar from Guardians this morning. The Nebula figure was amazing. Love the Christmas sweaters. Although, actually, more of the holiday sweaters have been Hanukkah colors than Christmas so far, between my 2 calendars.
What are Hanukkah colors?
Blue and white. And I swear, 2 out of 3 of the Christmas sweaters, blue and white. No red and green in them. I was like, let's go. Let's go.
Lego is Hanukkah confirmed?
They probably didn't even know. They're like, these look nice together.
We need a blue sweater. We need a white sweater. What are you talking about,
Let's
Hanukkah?
do it in one. I'm not gonna lie though, if you don't count the minifigures, because obviously I'm a bigger Marvel fan than Friends fan, and I like minifigures more than mini dolls. But if you don't count the figures, the Friends Advent Calendar is infinitely better than the Guardians one. Infinitely.
Why would that be?
Well, first of all, there's no like, hey, we couldn't think of anything today, so here's a couple of pieces. Like, there's none of that. We've gotten like a rocket ship building station for Santa's elves. We've got this like really good popcorn booth. Almost everything I'm gonna put in my city after this month. We got this cute little like llama that's like rideable. We got a really good hot dog stand, some hot cocoa, a s'mores thing. Like every build looks really good. Guardians, we'll get like a really cool gun. And then the next time it'll be like, here's a box of pieces. Or here's a hammer and a wrench, because you don't have any of those. Or here's a turkey on top of a 2x2 brick. Like, I like the turkey, but there's no build there. If you know what I'm saying. Star Wars was like back and forth between some of the best micro builds of all time and a literal wall with a hole in it. So if we don't count, I think Star Wars has my favorite fig though.
Which is?
The Darth Vader with the tank top of the Death Star and the flip-flops.
Oh no.
It's just such a good figure. It's like it's so good printing. And you know when they print on like a dark color, it usually looks really bad?
Yeah.
So it's black plastic because it's Darth Vader, and they printed bright red and orange, and it's perfect. Like, so impressive. Very happy with it.
Half of
Portal!
the turtles has been completed.
Astro Cubes yells. It is?
Yep.
Hey! MK Leo says, I just bought a Lego Portal Master Studios Advent Calendar. Let's open up day 1. That would be cool. Portal Advent Calendar. That's what we need to do. We need to take the 24 best builds from all the Advent Calendars and make a Super Advent Calendar.
Ooh, that sounds cool.
Have you made a Christmas Lego set? Narado Uzumaki said. Yeah, I have actually a surprisingly high amount of Christmas sets, just because of all the free ones they give out. I don't think I've ever bought one though, other than the Advent calendars, I guess. Which I actually had to ask Dragon when we start opening the Advent calendar, which is so sad.
That was actually really funny to me when that happened.
I was like, I know this is a stupid question, but I'm really not sure. And I was looking it up and I was getting confused because I forgot Christmas was on the 25th, not the 30th. And I was so lost. But alas, Dragon figured it out for me because he knew. Let's blow things up, says Aqua.
Except Hanukkah colors.
Well, now you do. So now you truly know everything.
So why are those? Is there a reason those are Hanukkah colors?
Yeah, so it's there. I mean, so Hanukkah, like, I mean, there's 2 parts of it. There's like the Hanukkah holiday, And then there's like the, well, I have Jewish kids and everyone they know is getting Christmas presents, so we're gonna like kind of turn this into a holiday with lights and stuff. But it's the celebration of lights. So like it's bright colors, like a bright blue and a bright white, and then also it's the flag of Israel, which is also kind of a symbol for Judaism, kind of. So it just kind of
Gotcha.
happened. You know, America likes its colors,
Yeah,
so
exactly.
we had to pick some colors.
Well, I want to say we learned about the story of, or at least roughly the story of Hanukkah in at school, but also part of me wonders if we learned about the same way this we just like how we learned about the story of Christmas for the Christian religion, which is not very accurately.
Yeah, we learned about it in California recently, like a couple years ago, and I was like, wow, this is just not right. But go on. It's so fun to listen to someone like not in your religion try to explain your religion to you. Like it's my favorite. I love it. At some point, I was like, it must have been early in high school because I still cared about correcting it. So I was like, oh no, that's not right. Actually, it was this. And then they go, I think I would know. I was like, okay, you
Now,
do you.
now wait just a moment.
Hey, what's your favorite Lego build to build? Says Ramadan Seferino. What is your favorite Lego build to build?
Ooh, that's a good question because I've had it might be the bone skeleton. That one was really fun.
That is a good build.
Yeah,
That is
it's
a really good
crazy
build.
how much they did with that one.
Night Custom Studios asks, hey, what's your favorite Star Wars character that isn't a Jedi or a Sith Lord? I'd have to say General Grievous or the Mandalorian. Oh no, General Grievous, Mandalorian, and Boba Fett. No, Jango Fett. Yeah, Jango Fett, the one with the blue armor.
Wait, what were the two that he was excluding? Jedi or Sith?
Yeah,
So like the main characters of the series?
just exclude the Force users.
Exactly.
But General Grievous ain't a Sith, and he's
No, he's a
so
robot.
awesome. Did you see they just talked about like a deleted scene with him that like never made it, but they did like the early resolution of the CGI?
Oh no, that must have
In
been
the
cursed looking.
in the third movie where like he's like on his like wacky like wheel thing, you know, attacking Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah.
They were gonna have him with the wheel thing jump onto a bot, like he was gonna kill some clone troopers, pile them up, and then jump onto it with the wheel thing and shoot clone body parts at Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh my gosh.
I know. Crazy.
Lucas
Dylan
looked at that
Rudder.
and said, yes, family friendly.
Oh yeah, for sure. For a family friendly movie, there was a lot of cutscenes in there. I'm not gonna lie.
There's just
Dylan
one dude
Rudder.
who got fired. It's like, for the last time, Jerry, that's way too dark.
He's like, but what if? Just hear me out real quick. Dylan Rudder says, did you know you're verified? Yes, we just got it last night. It's pretty dope.
Oh wait, the YouTube channel is verified?
Yeah, I was going to tell you in the meeting time. I should have told you beforehand. We have a check mark now.
That's sick.
Yeah. So now, everyone knows we're us.
Yeah. And then we can pay an $8 for a blue check mark on Twitter.
You can't buy one anymore, actually. They had to stop it.
I
Crazy.
wonder why.
I know, because brands were not liking it. Lucky Lego says in the third movie, my guy has a name. Yeah, Star Wars Episode 3, third movie. The third movie. Guys, here's the order of Star Wars. The Phantom Menace, Episode 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then nothing else matters after that one. And we got Solo and we got Rogue One. Bam. There you go.
Boom. Portal angers the comments without even misnaming something. He just doesn't name it in general.
Amber says, who's your favorite, Mando or Baby Yoda? Oh, Mando for sure.
Yeah.
Gotta love the gunslingers.
Imagine liking a baby. It's weird.
I know. A baby that's like 50 years old.
Yeah, that's so bizarre.
Oh my gosh.
Why
so
is it that old?
chat.
What's it doing?
I know. What is it doing? Ramadan says, what inspired you guys to make Lego content? I mean, we like Lego.
Yeah, you'll have that.
I can't think of anything specific. I think it was more like, hey, we're making films. And the next thing was like, you got to put them somewhere, and that was like, YouTube's the place.
Exactly.
And then
It's
it
pretty
evolved.
that simple.
It was, yeah. Sleepy Brick says, Portal Master
That
Studio is
easy.
my inspiration. Thank you. Oh my gosh, my voice crack. Thank you. You
All
should
right,
do a
Full
face
Turtle has
reveal.
been acquired.
Oh, that is very round. I like that.
It's pretty sick.
That is pretty sick.
Now I'm making the thrusters.
Hey.
Turtle thrusters.
Dylan Roder says, can I borrow the verification check mark? Yeah, for a couple hours. Just don't do anything stupid with it.
Yeah,
It's all
just
yours.
pay $8 for it. Give us a sec.
Yeah, pay $8 for it. MK Leo says, let's rank every minifigure in the Portal CMS series. First, we have Bounty Hunter Portal. I would love, in a little more future, when we have more YouTube money, to hire someone to do like a Lego CMF series of just Portal Master Studios characters.
Well, we've got a
That'd be
lot
so
of the
dope.
characters.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, imagine like a CMF series like drawn out where we can get like new molds and stuff.
Yo,
Like
that'd be
imagine a
sick.
custom hood for a Hot Hood and Portal Master. And like custom guns for you.
That would be awesome, actually. I'm thinking about redesigning my character. You know,
Ooh.
being a ripoff of another just minifigure doesn't really suit me.
Tezrac says, if you don't respond to this, I'm going to spam. Oh, can you do a face reveal? We are going to do one at some point.
Yes,
Soonish.
that is in the plans. It's in the works.
Yes. It's in, well, it's not actually on the, I was going to say it's on our document of plans, but it's not. But it's happening eventually.
That would imply that we have organized plans.
Hey, we got Q1 and Q2.
Exactly.
Literally,
We have actual
game-
business meetings now.
exactly. It's made my college essay so easy. I swear.
Wait, you did a college essay? What was it
Almost
about?
all of my essays. This channel got me into college.
Really?
Like seriously. I just got into I'm not gonna go, but I was applying to Nebraska because I wanted to apply to a couple, like just in case. You know,
Yeah.
I it's always like the worry of like everyone says no. So I applied to Nebraska, and I got in with a YouTube essay. I talked about YouTube and volunteering, and then they sent me another essay the day after we hit. No, that was something. They sent me another essay, and they're like, "Hey, want to join this thing or whatever?" So I'm like, "I'll write about YouTube again," and they're like, "We love it." So
Portal's
literally
gonna win an
yesterday.
award for writing about YouTube.
literally yesterday, I wrote a YouTube essay. The day after we hit 100K, I got some college was like, "Oh, we need another essay from you." I was like, "Great," and it was 250 words about the biggest achievement in the last 3 years. I was like, "Boom, 100K on YouTube."
Last 3 days. Get wrecked,
Yeah.
nerd.
Forget the last 3 years, last 3 days.
My achievements just keep growing.
Exactly. Not Elliot says, "Wow, 107K. Jeez, yeah, it's crazy. It's
Is it
crazy.
107 now?
Yeah, it's 107 now. It's
Oh, I thought it
zooming,
was
Dragon.
106 when I checked this morning.
It was. It was.
Well, it was like
106.2 or something.
it was 106 exact for the entire day for me. So that might have been it.
Oh, that's odd. Are you on Studio?
What?
The Studio app should give you a live number. But maybe not.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's so many places that give numbers, and there's so many places where those numbers aren't live, and they just round. And some numbers always round down, and some only round up sometimes. It's like, odd. Lucky Lego says, thoughts on the Bad Batch trailer? Yeah, it looks like they're really going to do a good job. I still haven't seen any of it, but I will at some point.
Eat. Alrighty. I like how the instructions make sure that the connector piece clicks. Like that's a very big like make that noise type thing. Like what if it just didn't click?
Me explaining to Dragon how we make the advent calendar videos. Should have just sent you a
Make
picture
the
of
click.
Make the click.
There's actually a really specific way of making it click. Like you were right. It's
Oh yeah.
slide onto it is the correct terminology, I would say.
Oh, and I forgot to tell you, don't do it with minifigures. Just take the click from somewhere else or deal with what you get. Because
Yeah,
clicking
the
with
hat made
minifigures
a
is
click
dangerous.
noise for one of them.
Yeah, the legs and the head. I learned very fast you can break them if you try to do the clicking.
Oh, you broke legs?
Because I'm like, no, but I got very close. I gave myself a small jump because it was the Darth Vader thing, and I'm clicking on
Oh.
this super like high printed legs, and I thought I heard a snap, and I was like, oh yeah, this is how I've broken Lego minifigure legs in the past. So let's just do it with the bricks.
Yeah.
I was so carefree because I'm like, I didn't even buy the set. YouTube did, and then I was like, okay, maybe put the burners on a little bit.
Yeah, maybe
the
chill out
slowers.
just a wee bit.
Chill out a little bit, yeah. MK Leo says, I love the Star Wars portal. Just look at the detail on that cool accessory. Yeah, Darth Vader, amazing. Like, so good. Such a good thing. It was weird to get, I think it's the only Darth Vader or Jedi character they've ever made that doesn't come a lightsaber, but he came with a shovel instead.
He came with a what?
A shovel, because they gave him a little sandcastle build of his temple. It was so good.
Oh, that's right.
That thing was great. That and the Luke Skywalker that came with like the mini Hoth cave to hang him upside down in. Those two displays of the figures were amazing.
And then you had hole in the wall.
Yeah, that was horrible. What they were one build away from every build at least meaning something. Like every build I could have dealt with if it wasn't that hole in the wall. But that hole in the wall put a hole in the entire advent calendar, and because of it, I was able to make fun of almost everything. They did it to themselves.
It's their fault.
Let's see. Exactly. Lucky Lego says, have you watched the movie Willow? If so, what do you think? First time I watched it, it was like a fever dream. It was so campy. Rewatched it yesterday. It was actually kind of cool. Started the show. No. I know there's new stuff, but to me, it's so old. It looks so dated. But maybe I should watch it at some point. Have you, Jordan?
Yeah, it's one of those movies that my dad got me to watch when I was younger, and it was pretty good. It's like, have you ever watched The Dark Crystal?
Bits and pieces. It's so slow. I've tried. I keep trying.
Yeah. Wait, did you watch the TV series or the movie?
Both. I keep trying to watch both. Oh no, the movie I made it through. Sorry, the show is what I keep trying to watch.
When did you watch the movie? That's my question.
Years ago.
Okay.
I wasn't young enough.
How do you like the movie back then?
I liked it. Stop motion is cool. Puppetry, not stop motion.
Yeah. So there's been like a sort of like most people, it's either they don't know what I'm talking about, or like me, they were traumatized at the age of 6 when they watched it. Because like
odd ones out, you like.
I had a buddy who was talking about how like, yeah, his mom told him that it was by the same guy who made the Muppets. And at the end of the movie, he goes, there wasn't Kermit in that. You lied to me.
Oh, man. Oh, Dragon, have you seen the new Hishi?
The new what?
The new Hishi?
No, I haven't. Which one is it?
It's, I don't even remember. Oh, it's Black Adam, but it has one of the best Batman cafe scenes yet, I think. I think top 5 moment for sure.
Better than Ant-Man?
I think Ant-Man is the one that beats it, but it's almost as good. I cracked up so hard, I missed the next minute of the video. I had to go back. It was like, I won't spoil it, but it was amazing. If anyone's seen the new Hishi, that Batman scene.
Honestly, we laughed so long at the Batman clip, though. Like,
Yeah.
We were on the floor dying.
Oh my gosh, so funny. They nail Batman, I swear. They understand him so well.
Because I'm Batman.
I would watch if they're like, we're doing a partnership with Netflix and we're just gonna make like short, like 12-minute Batman episodes. I would watch that. Just their Batman interacting with like everyone.
Their animation style is super wacky too. Like,
have
you seen their behind the scenes?
Yeah, it's so wacky. Zelda says, I want to buy a Duplo set for my little sister. Can you recommend anything? The only 2 Duplo sets I currently know of specifically is the $2,000 one from a decade ago and the recent Poly bag. And the Whale Duplo Poly bag, it's like $5. It's a really good Duplo set. It looks nice. It looks nice. It's so weird. Doing the series, you get like such a huge amount of knowledge about like the stupidest stuff. Like, I know like the first 50 polybags that came out and the most recent 40 polybags. Like, what is that going to do for me? I want to do not Nexonites, not Metallica. What's the robots that everyone loves? They connect together. No, not the Lego robots.
Bionicle.
Bionicle. I want to do Bionicle so I can finally kind of understand the lore, and also I know it'll trigger people.
I watched
People
a 3-hour lore video on Bionicle, and that was for one season, if I'm not wrong.
Jeez. What I want to do is just read wiki quotes and then like butcher it, because people have been asking me to do Bionicle. I'm like, I'm not sure if you guys actually want me to, but now I'm like, let's go. This is such a good idea.
No,
Bionicle is my January.
You have to become a scholar in the lore, so you can like hit the exact like wrong quotes. Like you have to fully understand why things are happening, so you can do it wrong the correct way.
That's what happened with me with Mixel lore, man. I read through the whole wiki on all these Mixels. They have whole wiki pages. Like, it's not as deep as Bionicle or anything, but I was like, dang, there's so much here.
Let me give you a piece of advice. Get a separate notebook and treat it like it were a college textbook. That's how deep the notes you're going to have to write are.
Jeez.
The Bionicle went on for a long time. It was well loved, and the story was fantastic. I used to read the comic books at the library.
Wow.
Because there were Bionicle comic books.
That's crazy. Oh, Astro Cubes with a $1 super chat. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. Sorry it took me a while to see it. I'm way behind on chat. Let me catch up. But we really appreciate that. Oh, he just said he's never going to see the super chat. Guys, I saw it. I got it, Astro. I got you. And then he says, guys, spam super chat. Hey, not a bad idea. Let's see. MK says, can you please do a live where you build all the Lego Star Wars buildable figures? Are they still making those?
I don't think so, because they're kind of like garbage.
Yeah, no offense, but maybe. I mean, I'm not going to say no, but it's probably not in the near future. Hey, Portal, says Lego Prods, what is up? Random piece of bread, says bread, thumbs up. I would agree with that statement.
Also, I'm sorry if I just insulted someone's favorite type of Lego, by the way.
I think you did, because they specifically asked for a video about all of those. So
okay.
I think the one was the Scout Trooper on the bike. I thought that was
cool. Yeah, that one was pretty sick. I can tell you that.
More because like the bike was really cool though.
No, we're moving past that. We covered the blunder.
What they need is a mini version of those that's like big enough to fit in the UCS vehicles, you know? Because they've made like a Batwing, 2 Batmobiles, a bunch of Star Wars vehicles, Ghostbusters, the DeLorean. They need like a buildable figure that can fit in those vehicles.
I thought you said the midichlorian for a moment. I'm like, what?
I wouldn't mind the Lego midichlorian. It's the powerhouse of the cell. Oh no, that's the mitochondria. Never mind.
There were so many things wrong with what you just said. It was impressive.
So bad. Oh man, that should be my video right there.
Star Wars gets it all wrong. They keep talking about how midichlorians give you the ability to use the Force, but all midichlorians do is give you energy. See, when the midichlorian, I don't even remember what the mitochondria does, other than that it's the powerhouse of the cell.
Oh yeah, and I only know that because of the memes, honestly, at this point.
Yeah.
Yo, Anonymous the Boy says, so I just subbed your channel. Thank you, brother. I just wanted to say your channel impressed me. It reminds me of my childhood when I collected Lego Star Wars. I still have a Steel Cloud City set from 2003. Oh my gosh, that's got to be worth like a fortune now. That's awesome, though.
Crazy.
Glad we can hit that nostalgia.
Now I'm purposely clicking all my Lego bricks.
It gets you into like a really bad habit, I swear.
Because I'm going to break a brick doing it.
At some point, we're going to buy an old set that's like all brown pieces before they fix them. And every piece is going to break. It's going to be like, oh, listen to that click. Oh no. What have I done?
We got to make a stop motion of that. Oh, today we're reviewing the 1987 Archer's Tree Fortress. Let's take a listen to these clicks. Oh, okay, let's try the. Oh, 15 bricks later. So unfortunately, I'm going to be reselling the Lego archery thing and reselling it because broken pieces sound the same in the box.
Oh, for sure. Lucky Lego says, Portal, thoughts on the movie Violent Night? Hey, I literally just saw that. It seems from the trailers that's John Wick meeting Batman meeting Santa Claus. I want to watch it so badly. Just gotta wait for it to go to stream. That movie, you gotta walk into that movie knowing that you're just watching Santa kill people and be violent and stuff. But if that's what you're expecting, which is what I was expecting, which is what the trailer makes you expect, that movie was so good. It was way more violent than I was expecting it to be. It wasn't like the violentest thing ever. It was like a good level, I'd say. And the guy who plays Santa is like Black Widow's father, and Hopper from Stranger Things. He's an amazing actor. He nailed it. That whole movie is so good, and it makes fun of so many Christmas movies. And it's so violent. It's so good. It's so good. As a person who watches a whole lot of Christmas movies, that one was very good.
Is that an ironic thing?
Okay, it gets worse because not only do I love watching Christmas movies, I love Christmas music. like the morning, like the first morning after Thanksgiving, when I'm like, oh, it's Christmas time, I wake up to my phone playing Christmas music, and it's just going 24/7 until Christmas ends.
That's horrendous.
I have a 6-hour playlist of Christmas music that I handpicked every song. Handpicked every song. It's like versions by artists that I like the most, and like I'm always changing stuff. Like I like Christmas music way too much. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. And then I have a Hanukkah playlist with 2 songs. So, you know, it's just Christmas music so good. I'm sure I don't understand half the stuff they're saying, but I'm like, I like sound. I like the sound. Look, people are happy. There's snow. It's cold. That's my kind of weather, or season, or holiday.
Alrighty, last bag. What time into the stream are we, by the way?
We are 42 minutes. You're doing amazing now. Dragon just can't build on the clock.
I can't build if I'm looking at the clock.
When you have more than enough time, you go so fast. But when you're racing me or you're racing the clock, it's not happening. Whoa, Anonymous says, yeah, that Cloud City is worth roughly $8,000 to $9,000 US. Yeah, that's what I was saying. So yeah, I'm going to be selling it next week. I was just watching a video. That set is so valuable sealed. I cannot believe you just have it sitting there. That's crazy. Might join y'all's Discord. I don't know yet, says Anonymous. You totally should. If you're, I mean, we post all kinds of cool deals and leaks and news and great community on there. 2,000 members strong. Bro, guess what? Says Liam Carter. Ooh, what? Doom. Dragons are going too fast.
I'm zooming.
You guys, like, is that the last bag?
Yeah.
Oh no! When we have nothing to show because Dragon finished like in like a third of the time he did like 2 bags yesterday.
Dragon trying to build a set before the end of the stream. Nah, fam. Dragon when he has a lot of spare time. I have speed.
We're gonna buy like the UCS Millennium Falcon and be like, okay, we're buying this because it's worth 6 streams of videos, and Dragon's gonna finish in 10 minutes of a stream. We'll be like, aha, boom, and then we'll buy a poly bag and it'll take him 7 days.
No, we'll race a poly bag and I'll lose so bad that I'm going an hour later.
Narado says, I subscribe to your channel. Hey, thanks. MK Leo says, Portal, next shorts video. Can you show us how to make a custom minifigure review? Oh, wow. That is like reading my mind. I literally just wrote down that in January, I want to try minifigure of a day instead of doing advent calendars because advent will be over. So I'll probably do my figure at some point. Astro says, sorry, I got to go. No worries.
We did advent calendars when it wasn't advent season, though.
So, Dragon, after this month, if advent calendars continue to do as well as they're doing, I feel like we should buy some old ones. Like every other month, we should buy one or buy one every month or something. Because they're content gold. Yeah,
exactly. And they're relatively simple to make. Good jokes, good times.
Oh, yeah. And you know what I found? You're probably not there yet because you're learning how to edit, which is insane. But once you get into it, the difference between making 1 advent calendar a day and 2 advent calendars a day is only like 20% for me. Maybe 30%.
I had to edit one of the building parts with the clicks, and it was awful.
Yeah,
it was so bad.
I'll teach you a trick today. I'll teach you a trick today. I forgot this. Well, because there's so many notes. I'm like, I don't want to like give you too much stuff. So I was like, let's see how the first one looks. And then the first one was like great. Like the editing looked amazing. I was like, oh, I should have been giving him all web pointers then. So I got a bunch of tricks. Which
Yeah, and
happens
my
when you
roommate
do
also,
40
who
days.
like watches the channel avidly, gave me notes as well. He like sent me a little like list of the thing. He's like, "Yeah, video is good. Try and improve these things." I'm like, "Okay, cool."
Oh, perfect. Yeah. Because before we started, obviously, you'd never edit it. So I'm like, if I tell you most of this stuff, it's not even going to make sense yet. Because like you got to learn the basic editing stuff. But it seems like the learning curve's going like very fast.
Yeah, I've been told I'm a fast learner on occasion.
It's looking good. I was very impressed with the first one. I was like, oh, dang. Also, you confused me
It's
so
doing
much.
pretty well in its first day of being up.
Oh, it's doing great. But you're like, I'll post it at midnight. I'm like, all right. And then I saw it get posted at like 10 o'clock. I was like, what? Totally forgot time zones existed. I was like,
Yeah,
gosh.
my roommate goes, "Why do you post it at midnight? You should post it when people are actually awake, so its first hours do well." I'm like, I see.
No, you're good doing it midnight. I'd say 2 a.m. only because the statistics will line up better. But it doesn't really matter. The nice thing with shorts is we have so many viewers early in the world that like it picks up right away. Like by the time I went to bed, which was like 12:30 last night, so it had 2.5 hours. It was already at like 8,000 views.
Dang. You're telling me in 2 hours it got 8,000 views?
It's like something like that. It was a lot of views. But yours has had the weirdest curves ever. Like it's doing really well, but the curve is totally different than everything else. It's bizarre. Like it went up and then it like started to slow and then it went up in like a weird way. It was interesting.
Yeah. I'm curious, can we like break down where through the video people like stopped watching that type stuff?
So you can after 4 or 5 days, but it gets a little wacky with shorts because the average person, like with like a video, you can see super well, but with shorts, it gets wacky because people will watch it more than once, and that screws with the data.
Yeah. Because I figure that's a good way to like figure out what works and what doesn't.
Yeah, it's really useful if something really didn't work because then you'll see the dip. But when stuff does work, usually it's just average retention overall. Anonymous says, just join your Discord. Awesome. Thank you so much. Glad to have you in our community. But yeah, with the advent calendars, the nice thing is you're doing the same thing. So like once a couple videos do good, you'll change like one thing and the video will do better. And you're like, oh, I got to keep doing that. Or it'll do worse. And you're like, oh, that's the thing, which is nice.
Yeah,
that's why I like
what
the
I'm doing
series
now.
as well.
Since I should be doing about 2 a day, my goal is to like have one thing in each video that I like change to see which one does better.
Yep. Yeah, it's really helpful. That's what I like with the long series. And that'll help you, like, by the end of this month, going into next month for, like, the other editing vids, you'll be, like, set. Because you'll be like, oh, I know what kind of stuff works and doesn't work. And then it's just, like, a small pivot.
And I'll also have gotten used to the speed voice, which I don't really have.
Yeah, I was going to, one of my notes, I was like, tell him to talk a little bit faster. And I was like.
That was one of my roommate's notes as well. He's like, talk a little faster.
Okay. Your roommate knows what he's talking about. I was like going back to my like very first shorts, and I was like, oh my gosh, I talk like so much faster now, and I cut it together so closer now because I used to cut like space in between each line, and now it's like no space. So in post, you can make yourself sound faster too.
Really?
Yeah, slightly, but it also helps if you talk faster. Hey, what is up, Jacob and Mo, and let's see. MK Leo says, what are you going to do when you hit 1 million subs? Oh my gosh. We don't even know what we're doing for 100,000, but we haven't hit it yet. I mean, we hit it, but we haven't dropped the set yet. Waiting on that play button. Should be coming soon. But 1 million, I don't even know. Seems so far away.
1 million, we make a Lego play button.
Okay, for sure.
And
we make a Lego play button. Oh, I like that. I like that. And we got to drop
like
something
a stop
crazy.
motion contest, and the winner gets the Lego play button.
Oh. And maybe we drop the 10 biggest Lego sets of all time. Whatever that is.
That's a dangerous game.
Well, like, we'll be making enough money that it's like, it's fine. We can get an unpaid intern to rebuild them. You know?
Exactly. We'll need to make money to get the unpaid intern to rebuild them.
Yeah, they'll still be unpaid at 1 million subs. They just can't win.
Is this the same unpaid intern who's going to be my girlfriend? Or rather,
preferably
my girlfriend who will turn into an unpaid intern, or is she supposed to be the voice actor?
Well, no, she's a girlfriend, and then we slowly convert her into an unpaid intern. That way you can get a new one, and then that's how we build up an army.
That's how we build up the interns.
Because we're like, well, we dumped you, but you're already here. I mean, you don't really want to break his
you
head.
got a stable unemployment.
Yeah, exactly.
We're not paying you anything. That's a pretty good wage in nowadays economy. Think about it this way: your Legos are now tax write-offable as long as you include them in the editing, which you can't do, by the way.
No, you can't. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh man. I was just talking to my bank, and the checks actually come from Google, I guess, or not the checks, but the digital deposits. And they're like, "Oh, you work for Google. We gotta update your stuff." I was like, "Oh," and then I had to like figure out how to explain what we do because it's weird. Because it's like we don't work for Google, but they do pay us. But
we're being compensated.
But yeah, it's like almost like a partnership, but it's not like a partnership. But it's weird.
It's like getting friend zoned by YouTube.
Yeah, exactly. Jake Monroe says unpaid girlfriend intern. That's what I want. I need Dragon to like hurry up. When I go out there, that's what we'll do. We'll find you. We'll find an intern.
The new vlog, finding an unpaid intern, also known as asking girls out.
Yeah. Yes. We'll stream beforehand, and you guys will get to pick whatever pickup lines he uses.
Oh no! Hey baby, are you a brick separator? Because you're tearing my heart apart.
Anonymous says the Discord is very nice. Thank you. MK says me who thought Portal was building the set dead. Nope, all Dragon this time.
I am speed.
I actually
look, hold on. Look at how they made the eyes for this this dragon.
Up. The blindfold flashbacks. Oh, whoa! That is very unique. I've never seen that.
Blindfold. That was such a cursed stream, by the way. Like, that was actually awful.
That was awful. And that wasn't like duct tape awful, because I think everything's better when at least we're in the same room. Because it's like,
yeah,
I can see him struggling.
So next time, we're going to duct tape and blindfold.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That'll be our face reveal stream. Streaming blindfolded until we face reveal. And we'll just have to, like, get someone to read out comments so they tell us. Because, like, everyone will be like, hey, you face revealed, you can end the stream. We can't see anything.
We can't read the comments.
Yep. Have we done it yet?
That will be the after the unpaid girlfriend intern.
Oh, for sure. Lucky Lego says, Portal, have you researched interpolation any? A little bit. But honestly, I haven't been filming enough where I'm, like, able to, like, totally change up my filming style. But we'll get Dragon's girlfriend / the unpaid intern to look into it.
What now?
Interpolation. That's like when it turns.
Oh yeah, the AI generating the images to make it smoother.
Yes, exactly.
Did I just get a thing? Hold on, I have a solution to that. Give me a moment. Probably my computer dying, if I'm not wrong.
You're what? It's dying?
Yeah, that was what the ping that just came up was.
Uh-oh.
All right, we're charging now.
Okay, chill.
Alrighty,
Anonymous
big chillin'.
Y'all can call me Andrew, by the way. Hey, what is up, Andrew? No worries, Mobilona. We'll see you another time. MK says, I think like Portal and Dragon will be one of those Lego team guys, like TD Bricks. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing or what that means, but TD Bricks is a good channel. So, we'll take it.
Alrighty.
Jake Monroe says, hey, are you a Lego torso piece? Because you'll break my heart.
Oh my gosh. Hey, baby, you're a small toddler because you're chewing on me like a Lego piece.
Hey, baby, are you a Lego set? Because you look like a write-off. Oh, no, that doesn't work on both ways, though, does it? Never mind.
Hey, baby, are you the new Lego catalog? Because you're burning a hole in my pocket.
Darius Bricks says, hey, what is up, Darius Bricks? Thanks for joining the stream. I like that little logo. I mean, not little, but all logos are little because, you know, they get shrunk.
I'm
sorry. Was that a yawn?
I got hungry. I ate some of the
okay.
No more for you.
Fair enough.
Boom.
Yo, I had this crazy dream last night, Dragon. I
sure it
had
wasn't
this
reality?
crazy dream. No, I was dreaming that I was eating this giant marshmallow. And when I woke up, I couldn't find my pillow.
Have you found it yet?
No, haven't
Dang,
found it.
that's a shame. You kind of need that to go to sleep, don't you?
Yeah. Well, I haven't dreamed about eating a big marshmallow since. So
Oh, problem solved. Problem solved.
exactly. On the real end though, like a year I've been having like a bunch of my dreams have taken place in this arcade, right? And the arcade has become like more and more broken down every time. And I don't mean like the dreams take place in an arcade. I mean like the dream can be about literally anything. It could be fighting dinosaurs. And it's like, okay, tonight it just happens to be in the arcade again, which is like it's running out of business. Like 2 times ago, I was like the only one in the arcade, but like when it started, it was super busy. Like I couldn't even hear people talk. And then last night, same dream, but the arcade is new again. It's like renovated, new logo. Like someone bought out the arcade, which is like the weirdest continuity thing ever. But the arcade, it keeps coming back, and it's new again. I was so happy, and then I woke
Portal's
up.
such a filmmaker. His dreams have continuity.
For real, for real.
His brain knows that if he doesn't keep the details straight, he'll criticize it out of existence, just like with normal movies.
Oh, exactly. So true.
In that dream, the person was wearing a pink shirt, not a blue shirt. What are you doing, brain? You're stupid.
So stupid. What were you doing there?
Also, there's probably a deeper meaning for why you keep seeing the arcade in various states, but you know.
Oh, I'm sure, but you know.
Especially with the like breaking down and then renovating.
Yeah, that's gotta mean something. Maybe
Yeah.
it means it was about the time we hit 100K subs. So maybe it's like, hey, we're doing good. I don't know.
Boom.
Whoa, we can pin messages on screen. I didn't know we could do that. Jake Monroe says, ooh, I got one. Hey, are you an expensive Lego set? Because I can't afford you. I like that. Hey, girl, do you like Lego? Because I think we could build a world together.
You know,
MK
top 10
Leo.
ways to get rejected. Well, that's I love the stream that we've started.
Are you a 501st Battle Pass? Because everyone wants you and everyone has you.
Ooh. I think that's more of an insult.
Lucky, MK Leo says, so he could, could you build a Portal Master mech in the next stream? We actually have one that Dragon and I made, and it's dope.
Indeed.
And
We
when
need
I
to
say Dragon
revamp
I
that
made,
one. I was
Dragon
trying
made it,
to.
and I watched him. Yeah.
The other one is very
Whoa.
interesting.
All right, I'm gonna put you in timeout. Oh, yeah, it is.
Because it's just like, effectively, it's a core with bionicle bricks attached to it
Mm-hmm.
for the arms and
It's
legs.
It's a good one though. I think it could just use a little bit more. But I
Yeah,
think
I'm
it's a
trying
good
to
build.
redesign it.
We got multiple Lego mechs actually, because we got the other one too that we built.
Oh yeah, the little one.
I just realized what you were talking about. I was thinking of the little one at first. I forgot about the huge one. We also got a little mini one.
Yeah, the next one's pretty good. I remember like sitting in your basement trying to find all the purple pieces for that thing. That was a nightmare.
That was a nightmare. Because of that though, every purple piece I own that's not in a set is now in a container.
That's pretty good. Did you recolor code your Legos or did you color code that giant bin?
I keep going through the bin because I find it, now I know I'm getting old, because I find it relaxing to sort through the bin.
How big is the bin right now?
Big! There's more than one now!
How?
Well, because it had to, like, I was like, I'm redoing the city now, right? So I'm like, okay, all these builds that I don't want now for the city, and I'm never going to want in the future, I'm just going to take apart and color code. But then when I was like, okay, I'm spending like 4 hours a day on one like individual drum set. So let's just throw some of these in the bin. And the bin is big now. The bin is big.
No, not again.
But so like I'll sort through it and I'll be like, okay, I'm just gonna look for cool pieces. And I'll pull those out and I'm like, ooh, let's also just sort red pieces while we're doing this. And I'll be like, okay, red pieces go over there, the cool pieces go over here, minifigure parts go over there, and then I'll sort them all into my areas because I got my whole I have like 4 boxes for minifigure and accessory parts at this point. And
right,
not boxes, but like mini sorters. Whoa! That is a dope turtle
I don't think
dragon.
the turtle's finished because I have a Nexo shield piece. I feel like that's supposed to go somewhere.
That is, yeah, they don't give extras of those.
Yeah, it's a rather large one.
Oh man. You got this. You can find it. I just made a video about that piece.
Yeah, it's a pretty good piece, I'll tell you that.
I know the video was about like how when it came out in Next Nights, no one was like, that's never going to be used again. And then it was, like, everywhere. I had to re-record it because after recording, I was looking up like pictures of like the uses I found for it, and I was like, oh, forget these. There's even better uses. And then yesterday, I made the mistake of correcting myself in a video, and I should have known better. I made a video about the volleyball piece, you know, the round one, and then I was like, it connects to no other Lego bricks. And then in post, I was like, hey, there's a little dot on it. It must connect to the bow piece, right? And so I like threw text on screen, and then I uploaded it, and I woke up this morning, and I was like, I have a piece. Let's see if it actually fits in, and it doesn't. So I shouldn't have. Editor me is an idiot, basically. Patrick Starr says, did I join at the end? No, Dragon accidentally didn't put all the pieces on, so we probably got another hour.
It's like when we built the Amelia Earhart set, and then Portal had to take it all apart again.
Oh no, and Dragon had to at a moment.
Yeah, because I was like, oh shoot, I did the same thing.
It's like when I built the Millennium Falcon. It was my first Technic set, and it has this Technic core, and I built the Technic core wrong. And I didn't realize till I was almost done, and it like started falling apart. And I was like, "Oh, I gotta redo all of this."
Yeah, that is the problem with Technic. Like, it's strong, but don't mess up.
I know, especially nowadays, it's so hard to take apart. Like
Yeah.
I messed up in the Batwing, and I thought I was gonna break the bricks.
All right, so we got the Dragon Turtle. Pretty epic. Pretty epic.
Did you find the spot for it?
Yeah, it was in his neck.
Hey, it only took you an hour and 1 minute.
Exactly.
Much faster than yesterday. Actually, about the same rate, but it was faster. Until you missed the piece, it was definitely faster.
So we got the spring-loaded shooter on the shoulders. Come on.
Yo, M?X.
There we go. Spring-loaded shooters are in. And then the cool part about this set is that he actually, this little shuttle goes on the Dragon Turtle.
Oh, that is nice. Does he have a mustache?
Yes, he does.
That is awesome.
And then it can flare out.
Whoa! I need a mustache like that. Gold mustache.
Sure you don't have one already?
I mean, not a gold one. It's mostly brown.
Mr. Gold. Alrighty. Got anything else for us, Portal?
Actually, speaking of Mr. Gold, I do. I love how triggered people get in the comment sections of Mr. Gold. Because, like, I love bringing up Mr. Gold because I think it's an amazing figure. And every time I say that, people are like, nah, Mr. Gold is only for the rich people because they got to buy all of them. I was like, guys, I bought like 2 when that came out. It was just so fun. You know, you're like, oh, maybe I'll be rich after opening this bag. And then there's nothing there. It's like gambling, but like either way, you get cool stuff.
Exactly. It's gambling,
Also,
but with like slightly less rewards when you lose.
Yeah, exactly. And we're in this weird spot, Dragon, now, where like with the shorts, our audience now knows we purposely say stuff wrong. So the initial push out, the audience is like mostly like, hey, good video, or like I would change this on the list or whatever. And then it gets pushed out to new people. And they like clown on me for the mistakes, right? But then our viewers come back and clown on them for clowning on me. And it's just this great cycle. It's great. So I just wanted to say you guys are all amazing. And Dragon does have one more big announcement. Not to throw a bunch of stuff at you